Hello, welcome to another video. It's Ultimate or Ultimate Gamer 19,009 here today to explain to you the great old one, Warlock. So yeah, let's just get right into it. They get an expanded spell list, not an expanded spell list. In my Archfey video, I said expanded, I meant expanded. My bad. They get expanded spell list. But yeah, let's just see what type of cool spells the Warlock of the great old ones get. Dissonant Whispers, good spell. Tasha's Hideous Laughter, has its uses. Detect Dogs, pretty good. Phantasmal Force and Clairvoyance, Sending, maybe can be good. Dominate Beast, strong. Edward's Black Tentacles. Wait, what? I don't think I've. Is this like something? Okay, it's restraints. So it's Black Tentacles is crazy. Dominate Person, Telekinesis, two good spells overall. Good spell list, better than the Archfey. It's better than the Fiend. Hmm. I think I like the Fiends better, but overall, two good spells. They don't take away from the class. Next, we get Awakened Mind. Starting at first level, your alien knowledge gives you an ability to touch the minds of other creatures. You can telepathically speak to you can telepathically speak to any creature you see within 30 feet of you. You don't need to share a language with the creature for it to understand your telephonetic utterance, but the creature must be able to understand at least one language. So if a creature knows one language, you can basically psychically talk to it. So this can actually help with if there's a language barrier. No, there's not, because you can just speak to them. So I think this is a feature that some DMs might not know this last part and may not allow it. But hopefully, if you are playing Great Old Warlock, make sure you stick to your guns and tell your DM you're allowed to even if you don't share common language. Also, this can be used to just speak with the party, which is just good. I mean, yeah, and it's free telekinesis, free telepathic communication will always be strong in D&D. Next, we got Entropic Ward. At 6th level, you learn to magically ward yourself against attacks and to enemies' failed strikes into good luck for yourself, and turn enemies' failed strikes into good luck. When a creature makes an attack roll against you, you can use a reaction to impose disadvantage on that roll. If the attack misses you, your next attack roll against a creature has advantage if you make it before the end of your next turn. Once you use this feature, you can do so until you finish your short or long rest again. Sleepy Warlock. Overall, good feature. I mean, yeah, just being able to give something disadvantage and give yourself advantage is pretty nice. Also, Eldritch Blast. Being able to just Eldritch Blast the absolute hell out of one is still really nice. Um, yeah, next we got Dot Shield. Starting at 10th level, your dots can be read telepathically or other means unless you allow it. You have resistance to psychic damage, and whenever a creature deals psychic damage to you, the creature takes the same amount of damage that you do. Wow. So if you're running a campaign where there's a whole lot of mind flayers, you might have to play a Great Old One Warlock, or as a DM, ban the Great Old One Warlock. That's how strong this feature can be. This completely destroys mind flayers. So if you're a DM that wants to use mind flayers a lot, you might have to ban the Great Old One's Warlock because of how powerful this is. Really good ability. Next, we got Create Draw. At 14th level, you gain the ability to inflict the humanoid's mind of alien magic of your patron. You can use your action to touch an incapacitated humanoid. The creature is then charmed by you until a remove curse spell is casted on it. The charmed condition is removed from it, or you use this feature again. You can communicate telepathically with that charmed creature as long as the two of you are on the same plane of existence. Wow. So this removes them not understanding a language. So as long as you guys are in the same plane, you can just speak. Wow. This is this is pretty nice. I like it. I think it's pretty strong. But one piece of lore I've heard about the Great Odin Warlock that I really liked was, to imagine one is, just imagine you look at the emptiness of the universe, but then it looks back at you. I just think that is one of the coolest pieces of lore I've heard for Great Old One Warlock, and made me want to play one. Because I was like, that's sick. No, so you can have an alien god, which that's just cool. Just having an alien as a patron is just cool. So yeah. So for some things, so now for some recommendations. Uh, Pact of the Blade, I feel like can be useful. I feel like all of these skills really don't benefit a long range playstyle. Granted, they don't benefit a melee playstyle either, but I feel like you could play a melee based Warlock if you want. Granted, X-Blade. Something came over me. But I think Pack of the Blade is a solid option. Granted, Pack of the Chain, it's just, it's Pack of the Chain. Like, well, there's, come on. It's Pack of Talisman. But again, which I'll just be taking Pack of the Chain. I just think Pack of the Chain is so strong. It's the strongest pact. If you're playing the Warlock in general, it's the smartest option unless you're playing Hexblade. Is to pick Pack the Chain. Hold Monster at Will is nice, but being able to just grant yourself auto maximum rolls on healing is always nice. Also, being able to gain your familiar fly speed, bonus action, extra attack, magical weapons, it's just good. Pack the Chain is very strong for many reasons. I don't think you ever stop being strong. Also, you're also able to switch minds with familiar, which can really help us in cool, stealth missions. Next, we got Agonizing Blast. Again, you can just make your arch much stronger. Armor Shadows is nice, again, just a general sense. But just because we actually may take Pact of the Blade here, so there's actually some Pact of the Blade like things that I actually would recommend. Elder Smite is not one of them. Elder Smite sucks. Improved pack weapon really can be useful. Life Drinker, again, really useful. Thirsting Blade, again, really useful. Okay, that's it. But if you want to play a Pact of the Blade, Great Open Warlock, go for it. I mean, you don't get anything like additional, but you don't lose anything either. So in reality, I think honestly, if you want to play a Pact of the Great Old One Warlock that uses a sword rather than like something's like a little imp or like pseudo dragon to help it out, go for it, man. It's fun, and you know what? It doesn't take away from the flavor or the abilities. So overall, the Great Old One Warlock I think is gonna get a really high score of 8 out of 10. I think it and the Fiend Warlock are right next to each other. I do think the Fiend is a little bit better, but I think in a general sense, it's a Great Old Warlock is more open to using Pack of the Blade in different class features, and it's not restricted like some of the other subclasses are to only spam Eldritch Blast. Since it's not restricted to spamming Eldritch Blast, then I definitely do think it holds a higher value for a general sense. But yeah, that's just my thoughts at the end of the day. Good multi-classes for Great Warlock are the good multi-classes for every Warlock. Bard, Paladin, Sorcerer. They're all good. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's like, no, Warlock multi-class and Sorcerer. Feeling dairy, are we? Let me guess, you're gonna take Fireball too. Oh, like, everyone sees it coming. But everyone sees it coming because of how powerful it is. But yeah, that's all for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, OT19, signing out.